What's up, disciplined investor?
We got Benzinga CEO Jason Raznick here with us.
The man, the myth, the legend, Tom Nash.
Peter Schiff on the Power Hour with us live today. Interesting, different, unique, innovative companies. Mia, you are live with us on the Power Hour. What's up?
Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Jessica Billingsley, that is the CEO of Akerna, the best trade idea resource out there.
What's up, guys? Back with another Ruell report. It's me, Ruell Black, Black Ruell Investing, and producer AB. Producer AB's sound is a little out right now, but I think it'll come back. Today, what I really want to discuss with you guys is, Bitcoin is almost at an all-time high. So what should we be looking at now that Bitcoin is like almost at an all-time high? And I want to discuss an NFT project that I'm a part of, Dark Horizon, and I'm really, really excited about. So yeah, let's kind of just get straight into it.
Ruell, you want to start with let's look at a chart of Bitcoin real quick, see how close we are to the all-time highs?
Yeah, let's start with Bitcoin. Let me bring up that chart. Let me start sharing right here. Now, reason why Bitcoin is kind of at its all-time high here is the Bitcoin ETF BITO was approved, and it's pretty much sitting here near an all-time high. If we bring this out to the day chart here, can you guys see what I'm sharing?
Yep, we got it up. Here
is the high right here. It almost touched like 65. We're pretty much there, minus like $300 or $400. I think it's going to bust through that point and head to 70. So the really big difference is everyone wants to really compare this to 2017. The difference between now and 2017 is that we have and AB, can you mute? The difference between now and 2017 is we got all this institutional money in here. Coinbase is now a publicly traded company. You got all these other companies coming online that are going to be exchanges and publicly traded companies like Backed. I think that SPAC just went and changed over. eToro. So you got all these exchanges that are going to be publicly traded companies, and now you actually have the ETF. So that's the difference this time. Like all this institutional money is here, and the institutional money, they're not losing dollars. We got MicroStrategy. All they do is invest in Bitcoin. They're publicly traded. So the difference between now and 2017 is we got that big hedge fund money now. So if we're looking at the chart, it's kind of high here on RSI, which means it might need to come down at some point. If we can just kind of make this one smaller and make this bigger. So we probably need to do a charts day one day, or like, but here we go. So basically this is RSI, and when you reach this point in RSI, that means you're overbought. So generally it wants to stay in between this purple range. And if you get down to this point, that means you're oversold. For example, we have it right here when Bitcoin went through that crash where it went down to about 30K. At that point, it was oversold. So generally at that point, people think, okay, it's a good time to buy. So that's when the buying goes in. And that's kind of the strategy there. And here we have Wyckoff. Wyckoff is like he's like a mathematician or like stockbroker in like the 1900s. And he was like, hey, like the hedge funds are manipulating us, guys. Let me figure out, like, is there a pattern to this? And he figured out a pattern. And basically what these sine curves do is they kind of analyze the manipulation pattern that he figured out. And basically, if you have the bright, if I can zoom in on it here and kind of get rid of the alarms, maybe we can get it a little bit bigger. I'll zoom in a bit. So when we have this bright red place here, it's kind of springing up to go all the way through to the bright green. And this is kind of the spot where you want to take advantage of because it's the biggest increase. I mean, I assume you could kind of probably use this for day trading too if you wanted to, because if you change different hours and stuff, it shows you the Wyckoff for that specific time period. But right now, since we're doing days, at this point, we might expect like it to pull back a little bit. And another way we can do that is we can go to a smaller time frame. If we go to 4 hours, we might expect a little bit of a pullback. But if we come up here and look, on the times that it's pulled back, it's only been like a little bit, like maybe like 3,000. So with all these ETFs popping up, I suspect that the pullbacks are going to be very small. So that's what we're having with Bitcoin right now. And be also good to look at Ethereum, because I think there may be some Ethereum ETFs that pop up. Let's take a look here. So Ethereum's had like a bit bigger drops, but it's pretty close to 4,000. If we can go out and go to the day chart, yeah, it actually went above 4,000, so it's a bit away from its all-time high. But as you can see, it's still trending upward. So what are some things that we can get into now that Bitcoin is kind of heading like going bananas? My thought here is some Cardano. Since we saw Cardano just had its launched its smart contracts, and what happened with Ethereum when they launched their smart contracts, it took about 3 to 4 months before all the smart contract coins and stuff got on there and were actually getting them where they're getting is good. And one that I really want us to take a look at is Paribus. I have a video on this, so if you guys want to see more in-depth stuff about it, go check out my channel, Black Rue Investing. The video's on there. And if you need to see the website, let's see. Okay, it'll be coming up. Dark Horizon, we're going to talk about that later, but where is it? Paribus. Okay, so the thing that intrigues me about Paribus, one, it's under 2 cents. It just got listed on KuCoin. If we go down here, we can see that here. But the thing that it intrigues me most about it is going to be on Cardano. They're going to give NFT-backed loans. And as far as I know, no one does that yet. There are crypto-backed loans with BlockFi. There are crypto-backed loans with a couple other companies. But as far as NFT-backed loans, like imagine doing a loan on your Bored Ape or your CryptoPunk. That way you can still keep that asset, have it, but take out liquidity from it. So that is extremely bullish for me. So if we take a look at it, it kind of just popped up here. We're going to get rid of these those extra indicators for now. And let me see. Should be in alphabetical order. Okay, here we go. So just had a little pop up here. One thing that I do want to let you guys know about it, though, if we go here on CoinMarketCap and we look at the holders, oh, you know what? They took care of that. Okay, because I was looking at CoinMarketCap, and it had the holders were in like, it was like 96% in one wallet. So I don't know if they just decided to split it up into other wallets or what happened here, but somebody must have got wind of my video and like changed it because I did post my video on their Telegram. So, but that's good to know. That's probably going to have like a lot more people want to invest in it. I'm not worried about that because if you guys check out my video, it shows like Charles Hoskinson and his foundation they've given loans to Paribus, so they're fully vetted by the Cardano Foundation. So I'm not really worried about them. One other one other coin that I'm um, really thinking we should look at is Phantom. So it's two ETH killers that I'm really excited about: Phantom and Cadena, both of which are kind of going on tears. And if you look at my channel, where is it? It's probably going to be too small to see this, but on October 1st, 2021, I said Phantom is about to moon. And if we go look at the chart, that's another home run we can claim for the channel here. Around October 1st, it was sitting at like $1.40 something cents or $1.20 something cents, and here we're sitting at 236 right now. So there we go. That's the type of value we're bringing around here. Another one I'm looking at is Cadena. It's also beginning, and here it is sitting at an all-time high. So those are two coins we can really look at. And here, one thing I want to point out with Cadena is that it's proof of work. So you could find a Cadena miner out there, and there was one I saw that did like 9 Cadena a day, and that's a good $20, over $20 a day for someone if you can find it. Okay, one other thing I want to cover before I go take it out to you guys and see if there are any questions are Dark Horizon. I really love this NFT. I'm a part of the community here. And the community now is discussing how they want to provide more value for us. And it may be an airdrop. It may be something like CyberKongs where they actually generate a token. That is yet to be seen. But here's mine. I was lucky enough to get one of the elites. The storyline and the fan lore on this is ridiculous. So I'm selling this elite at like 5 ETH. It's worth 10 plus. But if we come over here and look at these Dark Horizons, just look at the artwork. It's so like, for me, I just really love it. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the elites. So I have one of these. There's only 43 of them total. Look at this artwork, guys. Like, to me, it just pops off the page with the moons and like the level of detail of the faces. Very, very, very interesting to me. And one thing that distinguishes these guys from other projects in my mind is that even the commons look so unique. Like, look at all of these. Like, there's not one different, like, all of these look unique to me. even the ones on the floor here. So I really expect when these guys announce what they're going to do next, that this floor is going to pop up and look a lot like bigger than where it is right now. Two of the big things, like the biggest things of value here, are the elites though, and the one of one resistance leaders. Let me see if I can find those right quick. Uh, bu- 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 I think we got to go known deviant derivant or whatever. So it's Audrey. It's Audrey. It's Audrey. Can you guys hold on just 1 second? I'll be right back. It's kind of an emergency thing. Just hold 1 second, please. So sorry.
She's having a seizure.
If anyone's got any questions, feel free to post them here in the chat, and we should have time to get to them. How we doing, Ruell?
Really good now. Sorry about that. There was an emergency with my wife. I had to help with. Long story, but we're back now. So sorry.
All good, brother.
Okay, so some of these resistance 1-on-1s that I want to show you guys, especially the artwork on them. And one of these guys, I believe, sold for 7 ETH. Okay. And there's an ode to Ryan Gosling, Blade Runner on here too, and a Heisenberg. You guys will see it once I show you. All right, here we go. So I like this dude. This dude reminds me of a little Wesley Snipes and Blade. And of course, this is the Heisenberg one. And you can see this one is like the kind of the title character. Sold for 7 ETH. Here's one guy, and I love this one. It has a really futuristic type look to it. And if we go in, like the level of detail on that is just sick to me. We come back out. Hopefully it still has them. Yep. Okay. This one as well. I enjoy that one and the general right there. And here's the Ryan Gosling Blade Runner one. I think his name, though, to avoid copyright, is like Ray Dunner. Let's see, properties. Yeah, Ray Dunner. So yeah, really, really in love with this project. Check it out, guys. Like the lore on this is cool, and everyone in the community is awesome. And these guys are sitting at a pretty nice floor right now. If anyone wants to come up and grab one, and yeah, yep. So then let me see if you guys have any questions. NFT Bubble. I'm not sure that there's an NFT bubble. More so that like when Bitcoin and ETH is doing well, the NFTs tend to go down. So it's more of a like an inverse market thing. That's what I've noticed. The only NFTs that really don't take as much of a hit when Bitcoin and ETH are going are the play to earn games. Those tend to pretty much stick up there. Like if we go look at Axie Infinity, it kind of is kind of still running strong at $121. Even it took a little bit of a hit if we go look at the 3 month. Like so you can see like it took a little bit of a dive, just very little bit of a one. But these are the NFTs that tend to resist the market and the inverse of the market. One play to earn game that I love a lot is Splinterlands, and they just released a new card set. Another one that tripled since I told you guys about it. When I told you guys about it, it was like at 36 cents and went up as high as 90 and it's chilling now at 70. Another home run for our channel. But yeah, this one I love a lot. So is there any questions that you guys have? I know someone asked me about Floki Inu last time, and I took a look at it. And to me, it wasn't that interesting other than like they have a connection with Elon's brother where they're doing like some charity work. But if we look at it through the past 3 months, I mean, it's having a little bit of a good time, but in comparison to what a lot of other coins have done, I don't know. I don't know, especially
Yeah,
over
I'm with you there.
especially over the last month. It's really only up 30%. Like when I like I just showed you guys Phantom and October 1st that went up, that doubled. Um I just showed you guys Splinterlands, which over the last month tripled. So for me, I don't know that it's doing that much right now. The only reason you would kind of invest in it is that you think because it's connected to Elon's brother, um, that it might do something. But I don't really see it. I don't really see it. But but if you're really trying to go with something, like honestly, I think that the money would be better spent in Shiba Inu, and I have some money in there. And if you guys check out my guy Underdog Crypto, I do frequent collaborations with him, and like those guys, they know Shiba Inu inside and out. So like the way I try to use my time is like I find people that I trust, and I trust that they're going to give me like actually research and not hype. That they're going to give me, they're going to lay out the facts for me, and I can decide on my own. And that's what I try to do with you guys every time. I try to lay out the facts, and then the decision is in your hands. It always is because this is not a financial advice, but I'm trying to not come to you with hype. I'm going to come to you and I'm going to lay out, I'm not going to give you fluff, always facts here. So I said that to say, like, this is a guy that I trust and I go and if I'm going to give him to you, if I'm going to mention his name here, is somebody I think that that's going to lay out the facts for you guys, and that you're in good hands. So definitely check out Underdog Crypto. I don't do as much research on Shiba Inu because I know he's a great resource and I can leverage his knowledge. And as a small channel that's not quite monetized yet, I kind of have to do that. I know we're gonna get there though, because we're almost there. We're at 600 and something subscribers, and thank you guys for that, and always watching the show. I really appreciate that. But yeah, if you guys are gonna do something, if you're gonna invest your money in something that has like triple zeros on it, I would say Shiba Inu would be the bet there. See if I have some more answers, more questions here. I got a bootleg Harley Quinn with asthma. That's hilarious. Wait, what is this? Okay, Shelly, did you get a Dark Horizon? Okay, Shelly, you'll have to tell me if you got one. Let's see. Ronin Games, the designers are really dope, even though they are still very early as their NFTs card game release. Okay, let's see if we can check out Ronin Games right here. Ronin, aren't they the people that do I swear Ronin might be the people who do Axie Infinity. Okay, no, it's a different Ronin. Okay, so let's check these guys out. And this reminds me of another thing that I want you guys to kind of look at. And it's kind of a teaser of a video I'm going to show you guys later. Okay. Multiplayer gaming and NFT ecosystem created to revolutionize the field of, I don't even know how to say that, perpetual betting? Okay, not sure about how to say that. Okay, so I'm going to do some research on this. And Aaron, can you mute?
Sorry about that.
No problem. One thing I want to explore with you guys, because I think it's going to be the next movement. Okay, so we discussed ETH killers with Kadena and Phantom, right? Another thing I want to discuss with you guys is VR and AR. And Underdog Crypto and I are going to collaborate on this soon, but I'm going to be doing a video, and I'm going to purposely leave out my number 1 and 2 because I like you guys to come over to my channel and like and subscribe. But these are kind of like the number 4, 5, and 6 on my list that I'm looking at. So OVR, it is yet to kind of run here. If you look at it, it's kind of just chilling. But what I like about it, it's AR VR, like it's an AR VR world, and they're trying to use the whole like GPS to like own AR and VR across the entire world. So it's literally like a sandbox or a Decentraland, but it's to like VR and AR. And honestly, I don't know if they've ever mentioned it or not. I'll have to bring AV back in on this, but I think I can see Netflix heading in this direction too, like having like AR VR movies. So yeah, really, really high on this because of the AR VR aspect of it. Another one which I've talked to you guys about before is Senso. They do AR VR concerts, and what they're doing is they're really trying to ramp up their advertising. So here's like one of their commercials. They're basically like they're trying to Like honestly, I don't like I don't like their commercials. I think their commercials, it's more of a Euro feel to it. I don't know if it's geared toward Americans, but the whole premise. If we go look at their Twitter, they have guys like DJ Black Coffee who has like a million Twitter followers or more. Orion Galaxy. David Guetta. Um, so David Guetta, he's a top 100 DJs. Another guy, Carl Cox, he's big in England. Armin van Buren, who's I'm sure big overseas as well. What I like to see from Senso is for them to target more. Like I think when they got DJ Black Coffee, they were going for more of the American feel there. But I think they need to target more American audiences and more American like DJs and rappers and artists, especially since Idol owns like Idol bought like 1 million of their tokens. I want to see if I can find it here. Idol and Sensorium Galaxy. Oh, I don't know what Title's doing with them other than maybe holding them. Here it is. Boom. Okay, so Sensorium Galaxy Title purchases 7 million USD in Senso tokens. This partnership is a step towards a globally acclaimed artist creating their own virtual music projects in Sensorium Galaxy. So, Title, formerly owned by Jay-Z, still owned by like I think Lil Wayne still has stakes in them and stuff like that. So, and that was back last year at this time. So, not sure what they have going on with Title, but Title has a little $7 million chunk there, so I'm sure they have some type of some say so there. And in a Rona society, I can imagine this really taking off if you can do virtual concerts like just you know on your phone or on a computer. I can see that being a really big thing because that's generally how artists get most of their money anyway. So those are two AR VR projects that I'm really excited about. There are two more that I'm going to give you, but I'm going to give it to you in a video on my channel. And those are my top two that I'm going to give you on my channel.
All right. Do we have any final questions?
Let's see. I'm a member and I like that guy once. I don't know why. I was probably drunk when I liked his music. Oh, that's hilarious, Shelly. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I got a Dark Horizon on Virgo now. Okay, yeah, man, really love the Dark Horizon project. So, guys, this will be the real report for today. Not sure what's going to happen next week, so stay posted on my Twitter. It's just at Black Rue, and we'll let you know what's going on either at Black Rue or at Benzinga. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys.
Sounds good. Well, all right, man. Have a good rest of your night, and thanks again for everyone that joined in.
All right, peace.
Peace.